Hi, I'm Thomas Hogle with Canyon State Law. Today we're going to talk about assault in Arizona. I'm going to be focusing on misdemeanor assault in Arizona with the ARS, or Arizona Revised Statute 13-1203. This is a statute that has multiple tiers, so if you're charged and you physically injure somebody knowingly or intentionally, they can charge you as a Class 1 misdemeanor. I'll talk more about that in a minute. If you put somebody in imminent danger, you can be charged under the second tier, which is a Class 2 misdemeanor, and we'll talk about that in a moment. If you knowingly or intentionally touch somebody to provoke them or to make them react a certain way, they can charge you under the third tier, which is a Class 3 misdemeanor, and that is the lowest tier. So these are all different things that we've seen multiple times. It can be a family relationship, and if it is, then they can charge you as a domestic violence charge. That makes things more serious, and it can be something that would be a problem down the road, and we can go over some of the issues with that. Now, a Class 1 misdemeanor, if you're found guilty under that statute, the maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $2,500 fine plus a surcharge, which can take it up over $5,000. 3 years of probation is available for these types of cases. Most people are not finding themselves being sentenced to that range, but that is the maximum penalty that you will be told at court, and so a lot of the time it can be very stressful. The second tier, if you're a Class 2 misdemeanor, that is a misdemeanor that is punishable by 4 months in jail, a $750 base fine plus surcharge, and then that one's also got probation available for up to 2 years. Class 3 misdemeanor, 30 days in jail, $500 fine, and you can be on probation for up to 1 year. These are all serious charges. They can pound and expound on each other, so if there's multiple charges, assault is one charge of many, it can be something that tacks on additional penalties and domestic violence charges. So it's definitely a good idea to start forming a defense. Some common defenses on an assault charge is self-defense, necessity. Maybe you're in a situation, in a predicament where you had to act the way that you did. Maybe there was misunderstanding, maybe there were people testifying falsely against you. There's all sorts of different things that we can start looking at and start forming a defense on your case. And these are what we're primarily looking for when we start representation on a case. It's not the end of the world if you're charged with assault. We can definitely get you through it. Primarily, that statute is going to be handled in courts like the justice courts, city courts, municipalities, and magistrate courts. These are misdemeanor courts that primarily handle assault if that's what you're charged under. If your case is aggravated or an aggravated assault, that would be considered a felony. And in that particular instance, you will likely be heard in a more serious court.